Hello and welcome to the Blobber Checks Out, the Loddlenaut demo. Supposedly this is a... Oh. Yeah, there we go. Controller working again. This is a recycling slash cleaning the oceans game? Okay, move. Up. And the buttons are reversed for me because I'm a Switch controller user, but yep. Your first task is to clean up pollution in the landing zone. Get to work, there's a lot of it. Boost. Sure. How do we force the camera to be facing the right way? Hold and release. I have no idea what's scanning. I mean, it cycles through them if I press left control stick. But it doesn't seem to scan. How do I deposit things? Okay, you throw them away near the mouth of these things. Fair enough. Well, we only just started, Maury. Only just started. Oh! They never said other thumbstick does camera. But that's probably also on me. I've been playing so many ye oldie games lately that the idea of twin sticking did not even occur. Oops. That's what I wanted. I wanted quick. Congratulations! You have proven yourself capable of performing basic litter collection. You are now authorized to leave the landing zone. Proceed to Flotsam Flats for your next task. How? Find Flotsam Flats. Is it just a case of, like, running away? You have just left the oxygenated zone. You will need to monitor your oxygen meter from now on. Be sure to periodically refill your tank by floating near the recharge ring at the home zone. Is there a map? There is not a map. Oh, that is devilish. Like, that assumes I'm going to remember the way back to where we started. Can I not drive this thing out there, please? I suppose if I just follow this wall, we can't go too badly, can we? Ah, that thing's a little stamina meter. The, blue bar on our backpack, underneath the propeller, is a stamina meter. This is the toxic waste material we refer to as goop. And I didn't get to read it all before it went away. Which is why you shouldn't make your messages disappear without the player pressing a button. Great work. Fully cleaned plants have increased resistance to goop spread. Make sure you are thorough in your cleaning. No, I'm saying the, like, on my backpack... Can you see my mouse? No, because my mouse is also controlling here. So my backpack has the little fan on it, right? That little bar on the back of the backpack is also like a stamina meter for how much I'm allowed to sprint. So if I use the, I need to upgrade my bubble gun, but I don't want to do that. I want to suck up this. There we go. If I use the sprint button, it depletes that little bar on the back of my backpack, and then when it runs out, I can't sprint anymore. Oh my god. That's on me, and not being used to... God, I hate double shoulder buttons so much. That's on me for not being used to double shoulder buttons. What the hell is this we've just done? Is that the scan that was supposed to happen earlier? Don't eat this. We don't know what effect it will have on humans. But there's goop underneath me. Look. Okay, so it kind of cares about where your screen is pointing, where your camera view is pointing for what it decides you're aiming at. So it's certainly nice and relaxing. But, Is it a game? I suppose you could argue it has the fail condition of you failing to get back to oxygen before you run out of... like, failing to get back and get oxygen. But other than that, it's sort of a walking simulator with a scrubbing brush. Now, admittedly, it's a 3D walking simulator. God damn it. Is Power Washing Simulator a walking simulator? Depends on how much of the time you're walking versus other things to an extent, I guess. If you're mostly walking around, then it's arguably mostly walking simulator. That is not what I would have expected it to auto-target there, but okay. God damn it. Come on, I'm obviously looking at that goop game. Thank you. Now, is there a limit to how much we can carry? Because otherwise it doesn't really feel like there's any point in going back to our home base. And in fairness, it probably did actually tell me in those opening things how to move the camera. It might not have. I'm actually... well, it might not have. I have to look at the video for that. It might have said use the other thumbstick to do the camera. I feel like I worked through the buttons that it said one at a time, though. I feel like I was being rigorous. It might just be something so basic that they assumed they didn't need to tell you. Come on, I'm clearly aiming at that. Thank you. Hey, like a turbo. G'day, g'day, g'day. Yes, we're basically sea janitor. Let's go refill our oxygen. I agree, oxygen is getting low, game. You don't need to flashy at me. It also feels weird the way that once you clean them, they spawn more... They spawn more garbage. You don't think I'm meant to be hovering up the lily bananas? It hasn't indicated that I'm not, at least as far as I'm aware. Right, look at them. Tubey melons. I got no idea. It might be a crafting item, it might be for research. Okay, time to go refill our oxygen. Boost! It also feels kind of weird that our oxygen meter goes to 80. Like, normally a meter like that would be percent. Maybe it's something that you upgrade later and it goes from like 80 to 100. Congratulations. It's now adequately clean. I'm sure any native creatures would be happy to live here. When it's only 60% clean? I mean, I suppose they are animals. Okay, back to our Oxygeno ring. So pros. It's nice and relaxing. Despite the fact that they've put the game underwater, they didn't feel obliged to make it obnoxiously difficult to see a large distance away. Like when we were playing... When we were playing Firmament. Even the slightest amount of being underwater meant you could see all of about that far in front of your face before it all went fuzzy. Fuzzy and pure blue. Which, although realistic, perhaps, is not terribly enjoyable. Especially not when you're meant to be seeing things a large distance away for the purpose of puzzle solving. Oh, cheers, Cal. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I mean, he says that, but he keeps playing the game, why not SA? Okay, where else? Good morning, Silver. Yeah, let's just refill our oxygenometer again. It's fun. I disagree. I do not find the war or diplomacy systems to be adequate to make the game overall fun. Once you've gotten past the, oh look, I build supply chain things aspect. Once you've gotten past the novelty aspect. Once it's no longer a new thing that you are trying to understand and enjoy for being new and interesting because of its newness. I would say that is displayed by the fact that Cal needs to do the whole, okay, I'm going to make a save because I'm about to start a play, and I have very little reasonably provided feedback on the likelihood of me being able to induce everyone to be on the side of the play that I want, as well as going back to the way that it lies. So, because there are two separate systems, and the one that they show you for people supposedly joining on your side of a play at the very start is a different system to whether people actually want to join on your side of a play or not once it's begun, and that it specifically shows you the wrong kind of information when you're trying to make a decision about that. That it still needs a lot of work. Okay. Head back to our Oxygeno ring. Someday they will make the transportation part of the economic system or give up and announce it in a dev diary. Isn't transportation already a service thing? It's a service. I don't think I understand what you're trying to say. Why not SA? I don't think I understand. There's some gloop. This doesn't... Like, I'm cleaning these things and it isn't contributing to my Flotsam Flats percent cleano number. Maybe he means they're going to make it so that goods require effort to move around Solar. Independent of the infrastructure number. Oh no, the goop of that Loddle has recontaminated the local fauna. Try to avoid swimming near any plants until you get your Loddle clean. So go back to the main base and empty our self of garbage so that we don't start reinfecting the planet. Why is it like danger? You've recycled enough to earn a material bit. You can use these in the equipment station. And again, I'll complain about that they shouldn't make those text boxes disappear until you've clicked them away. I want as much time to read them as I choose to take. Please and thank you. The heck? No, we gotta be in front of the right kind of one. Fair enough. How do I craft things? Maybe it's not at the ship, maybe it's over here. Okay, there we go. Purifier bomb. A consumable burst of cleansing energy. 2 bottles, plus a pair, plus a lot of tubey... Oh no, 3 tubey melons. Yeah, okay, so there is a crafting system. Blaster upgrade. Please be careful with your blaster. Enables... Yeah, okay, let's do that. So this is supposedly going to let us clean... boxes? More oxygen time, sure. Yes, and it's increased it from 80 to 100. Gives helmet lights a more pleasant sound. We've intentionally made the starting noise annoying so that you want to buy this upgrade. Hello? Please? Thank you. Okay, this was how I was meant to get here, not following the wall. But now, in theory, I'm able to clean these boxes. Interesting. I wonder what the Goopy Corporation was doing with these materials. Oh well, Goopy's past is irrelevant. Please continue your mission. Well, it seems like our ray gun uses oxygen, so we inject the boxes with oxygen and then they explode? That said, this doesn't actually seem to be adding to the how clean is this area. Right, we were told that this would give us the ability to clean up these things, but every single one of these that I've cleaned has not added to the how many percent clean is flotsam flats. Well, it's all about what pressure as well, Solar. For phase change, you care about temperature and pressure. You're not likely to be storing liquid oxygen at room pressure. You remember that they didn't either? Like, I accept that they don't, but I'm saying that it seems really weird. That this feels like I'm cleaning up more of the area. Maybe we should go refill our oxygenometer. Yeah, and that bloody Russian fighter pilot. There was a early Russian jet that was a 100% oxygenated cabin. And the anecdotal story is that his hair cream in contact with his helmet was sufficiently flammable in the 100% oxygenated cockpit environment to immolate the poor Russian fighter pilot. Early fighter pilot. No, that's the wall. Oh, but there's some more gloop. Refill our oxygen again. But I don't really see anything else. Ah. But isn't that inside the boat? How do I get inside? Oh, the boxes were blocking a hole in the ship. Yeah, we've got a lot of bloody materials again. There's a bit there that still needs... Thank you. Ah, is this the thing that I was meant to find and... Hello, friend. That's a Loddle. It's covered in goop. You are not authorized to use your laser on it. Not after what happened last time. Best to just ignore it for now. Attributes. It's a baby. Feeling goopy. Too goopy to eat. No, don't follow me, because you're going to spread the ickiness again. Maybe I can out-sprint him? Yeah, we can rename it Solar. Oh, the oxygen ring cleaned it. And take it back home now. And how do we rename you again? It was this. No. Sorry, Solar. There's Squishy, Tofu, Buddy, Honey, Nabi, Bubbles, Baka, Lucky, Salsa, Pippi, Bingo, Butter, Cheese, Tater, Fella, Coconut. Coconut's a good name. You can be Coconut. Now, how do we make you live here? Stay here. This is your home. The Loddle is comfortable living in this area. Better here than now near our precious equipment. Yes, so I misinterpreted when they were pressing some of what these buttons are. I thought they had been indicating what D-pad buttons to press, not what X, Y, A, Bs to press. Flotsam Flats is flourishing. You still have an entire planet to clean, but before we can continue, I must write you a performance report. I'm sure HQ would like to hear from you, and then it went too quickly. Again, I'm going to say, please don't get rid of those before... Ah, we're done. Thank you for playing. We have a lot more in store for the full game, including new tools and upgrades, new types of Loddles, new biomes to explore, and secrets to discover. Click the links below to keep up with the game's development. You've completed all the tasks in the demo. Feel free to keep playing as long as you'd like. So, it doesn't actually seem to be terribly much game, but it is nice and chill. It's nice and relaxing. It's reasonably pretty for the simplicity of its art style. I would suggest, I will say though, don't in the options menu. I've specifically changed the options. Because they want you to be on it looks super ugly mode. This is what they want it to look like. And I think that's kind of hideous. There is an option to make it even more hideous. Like hyper hideous. That looks like it could be a NES game almost. I mean, it's too high a resolution for a NES game, but like the color palette and level of pixelization is approaching. I mean, that's probably realistically a 64 game rather than a NES, but you get my meaning. I would suggest playing it in the non-hideous mode by turning that off. But maybe you potentially find the, I can see the polygons here less to your taste than the pixeliness. Okay, that was an alright demo. Cheers!